Hey guys, Del from Fast Track Hobbies here. Today we're going to do a first impression on the new Habu XS 80mm EDF. I am excited. I've seen the videos. I've now finally get the chance to see it in person. So far, the Habu has gone through several iterations. They've had the foam park flyer from back in the day. They went to a fiberglass jet, which I wish they would bring back. It was a beautiful airplane. And now they have this. So let's take a look and see what this thing looks like. So right away I notice it's a really big airplane. So let's get a close-up look of what we have here. So I'm going to set the box off to the side. Alrighty, so here we have foam, lots of it. Let me go ahead and try to get this tape off. Unfortunately, we will not be putting this one together like the other video. This is just a first impression. So, right here they have this piece. We have the tail, or some call the empennage. Very sturdy. We have dual servos, which before it was a shared linkage system on the top side of the tail. So I'm going to set that aside. Okay. So as we get through all this foam paper stuff, first thing I'm noticing is this model has weight. And not just a little bit of weight, but a lot of weight. And it's good weight. It's got some pretty solid mounts. The foam is sturdy. You got your navigational lights here and here. Those might be landing lights. You got full house flaps and retracts. It's pretty hefty. This piece here probably weighs about 2, maybe 3 pounds. Feels like. So I'm gonna set that there. Alrighty, and here we have the fuselage. Now, I'm noticing right out of the go, it feels a lot bigger than the 70mm 70mm Super Sport and the STS version. We have our little itty bitty nose cone. And then let me see what we have here. We have a carbon spar, a push rod, and some hardware that goes with the airplane. Okay, so it looks like the rudder, that little carbon spar is for the rudder to give it more vertical stability. That way, on some sport jets, you may notice the tail starts to wobble. This will keep it nice and tight. And this is just held on with a magnet, just like so. Now, this is where the fun happens. This big old bird will handle, according to the box, a 4000 to 7000 6S battery. Now this model here, this one is the plug and play. I do believe there is a bind and fly. Let me see. There is a bind and fly basic. This one here means that you need to add your own receiver to the model and set it up the way that you would like to fly it. Now as for installation, it looks pretty straightforward. There is a little nook on the back end of the aircraft where you plug in all your servo leads and everything, including your lights for the tail. And not only that, but just like all the other flavors of the Habu, other than the fiberglass variant, the rudder slips right in here and the horn sticks out externally to connect to the tail. So I am curious. I'm just going to loosely slip the foam together and see how she looks. It may help to get the carbon spar. So then there'd be 2 screws that go in right here to help hold this in place. And then finally, there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to hold the tail onto said aircraft. So I'm just gonna bunch these up inside here for a second, and I keep them out of the way so I can fit this on. So this would go in something like that. They probably want you to plug them all in. And what's also cool, I'll take this back off for a second. The main wing has their quick release connectors. Before you would have to plug in all your servo leads and stuff, and now it's all bundled up neatly on the wing, so the wing just kind of butts right in. So the wing would kind of just drop right in, like so. And there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holding the wing to the fuselage. And then let me just gently nestle the tail on. Alrighty guys, that concludes today's first impression of the new Habu XS 80mm EDF. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content. Thank you.